I know that I'm not special. But when I was a kid, I used to think that I was meant for more than just growing up and waste endless hours working, trading time for survival. Now, people often tell me, hey, this is just how life works. When I hear that, I realize we've lost something growing up, and most of us don't even notice it. But deep down, I can feel it. A deeper truth that most people don't want to hear. That we are all born to be slaves to a system without purpose. That we have all forgotten our true potential. Work made us bury all our hopes and dreams for the comfort of a paycheck, leaving us disconnected from the creative freedom that once defined us. The human experience has been reduced to being a cog in a faceless machine. We're technically alive, but this is not living. And that's the tragedy. Life is unbearably short, yet so much of it slips away in a job that means nothing, for a system that cares even less. I didn't see it clearly at first, but now I know. Something has to change. It can't go on like this. Something has to break. Hi. Okay, it's cold up here. Okay, so today's video is gonna be very different. I had originally planned to do a video ranting about wage slavery, but as I went through my script, I realized it was a bit too dark, especially this early in the year when the weather is already depressing. And I do know that my wage slave rants do very well here on YouTube in terms of views. And I get it. Misery loves company. We're also tired of being drained from work, but you know what? My haters in the comment section, they're actually right about one thing. Whining doesn't help. And I think that occasional rants are good reminders that the system is broken. And I have some cool concept and ideas I want to try later this year, but today we're going to try something very different. So today I actually wanted to share my secret of success here on YouTube. Yeah. Now, don't worry, the goal here is not to inspire you to start a YouTube channel. Like I've said before, it's not for everyone. I've inspired a ton of people to try making the YouTube videos, and most of them just gave up because it just wasn't for them. But still, I think sharing my success can help you escape wage slavery, because regardless of the path that you choose, you'll most likely struggle with the same issues that I faced during my first 10 years here on YouTube. Now, before we get into all of that though, we need to first dig up what wage slavery and those years of work buried. But not up here. I'm gonna go downstairs because it's too freaking cold here. Oh, forgot the camera. So here's the thing. I truly believe that humans are incredible beings. Now, I know that some of you don't share this belief. You might think that people in general are stupid or even evil, but that's only because society has shaped us. And I believe that society is shaping us the wrong way. I believe that our potential is immense, but we can only reach what we can see, and society has molded us into simple creatures who can't really think outside the box. Like, think about it. What drives people in today's society? It's money, sex, validation, and it's no wonder. Ever since we started school, we've been trained to, follow the rules, to obey, to follow instructions. Teachers didn't ask us to think about purpose. Instead, they asked us to solve math equations or name capital cities. And somewhere along the way, we simply lost sight of our hopes and dreams. Most people can't imagine starting a business or following their dreams. Instead, we look at life in a very practical way, what we can achieve in terms of a job. And the best thing we can hope for is to find a partner, have kids, a car, and maybe a house. More simply put, most people just want to figure out how to make more money, because money solves all problems, right? It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Now, I've made videos about money and how to create passive income streams, and I get tons of comments from people who don't want to hear my rants. They just want to know how to escape wage slavery, and they want a quick fix. They want to know which stocks to buy or which cryptos I hold in my portfolio. And, I get it. We live in a world of quick fixes. We just want the most efficient solution to our problems. We don't want to evolve. We just want money. I play the lottery every week. Now, I know, the odds of winning are astronomical, but I like it because it gives me an opportunity to imagine what I would do with the money, and I actually enjoy it. But I've noticed something peculiar. When the jackpot is only a couple of million, I can easily picture the life I build. But then when it goes beyond that, when it's like billions, then I just get terrified. I had no idea what I would do with $1 billion. And that tells me something fundamental about myself. Work made me lose all hopes and dreams. And instead, all I want to figure out is how to get more money. But what I need more than money is personal growth. I need to evolve as a person. And the only way to do that is to rekindle with my hopes and dreams. Making YouTube videos has taught me something about myself. It's a little hard to put into words, but stay with me on this. Keep an open mind. First off, I absolutely love making YouTube videos. There is nothing else I'd rather be doing. There's something magical about taking an idea, filming it, editing it, and turning it into something that feels like art. Now, I've been at this for over 10 years, and let me tell you, for most of the time, I was failing. My videos got no views, no subscribers, and definitely did not see any money. I made thousands of terrible videos, but I kept going. And then last year, things finally started to change. And today, I wanted to share the real secret behind my success here on YouTube. But before I dive into that, let me just say this. If making YouTube videos isn't something that you truly want to do, don't do it, seriously. So for most of my journey, I was obsessed with finding shortcuts. I studied SEO, I bought courses from big YouTubers, and I even tried to copy creators that I admired. And yeah, I had a few small wins here and there, but I couldn't crack the code. I couldn't figure out the magic hack to grow on YouTube. But here's what finally clicked. There is no hack. When people started asking me how to succeed on YouTube, I gave them the real answer. Make better videos. And you know what? Most people hated that answer. They wanted tricks, algorithms, some magic formula to skip the hard work. But the truth is, success, whether it's on YouTube or in life, comes down to improving yourself and your craft. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes effort. And most successful YouTubers that you admire worked for years before anyone noticed them. People know this deep down, but they still search for shortcuts. So I started asking myself, why are we like this? Why are we so afraid of hard work? And here's what I realized. Society doesn't set us up for success. We're trained to follow instructions, obey authority, and fit into a system. But true success, that comes from stepping outside the system. It comes from breaking the rules, evolving, chasing something that you genuinely care about. And the crazy thing is, the internet makes this easier than ever. You can literally turn your passions into a business. If you like playing video games, start streaming on Twitch, create tutorials, or even design your own game. If you're good at fixing stuff, become a plumber, start your own business, or make videos teaching others how to do it. You don't have to be the best in the world. You just need to enjoy what you're doing and commit to getting better over time. The internet has made it possible to turn almost any passion into a business. Cooking, gaming, plumbing, whatever it is, there is an audience out there. Take Joe Rogan. He loves having deep conversations with interesting people. So we started a podcast. That's it. No secret formula, just genuine passion. Now for me, that passion is YouTube. It's not about being the next Mr. Beast or going viral. It's about making videos that I love and getting better at it every single day. And yeah, the money matters. Of course it does. But the fact that we're not happy wage slaves proves that there's something more we need to focus on. As always, thank you for listening. Do me a favor and tap that like button to show your support. Subscribe if you're interested in more content like this. Until next time, stay hungry, relentless, and strong in your journey of escaping wage slavery. Bye. Oh, you're still here. Oh, that's right. It's the behind the scenes vlog. This is where I share personal stuff with my subscribers. And if you're new here, you're more than welcome to stick around. So recently I took a 2-month break from social media, and let me tell you, it wasn't the way I remembered. I'm not even sure why. I deleted the apps, I barely logged into my YouTube account, and I tried to stay off the grid. But man, it was tough. Now, even though I was on this digital detox, I still had my soul-crushing job as a consultant to deal with, which meant I didn't really get a break from that. You know, work to me, it's just this soul-draining cycle that keeps going and going. And honestly, social media, in a weird way, it kind of helped me stay sane during that time. And I think that's what always keeps pulling me back into it. I also took my drone to work, and I fly on my lunch breaks, and I love that drone. My lunch breaks are pretty short, so I usually only get about 10 minutes to fly it. But those 10 minutes, they're everything. For a brief moment, I feel like I'm free, like I'm actually living. Oh, and here's a fun fact. I got my drone license. Not that I had to, I just wanted to be a better pilot. But you know something? The first day after I got my license, I managed to crash it. Typical, right? I had to replace it, and the whole thing reminded me of this quote from the first Karate Kid movie: "A license can never replace eye, ear, or brain." So yeah, still learning. Christmas was fine. My mom came to visit and stayed with us for a week. It was tough, you know, seeing her like this now, so fragile, so different from the single mom I remember. Strong, fierce, raising me in a country where she barely spoke the language. It really makes you realize how fragile life is. And for New Year's Eve, well, that was very different this year too. Our dog Loki had a pretty bad reaction to fireworks, so we decided to skip the family party and stayed home. But since the fireworks were still bothering Loki, we ended up spending the evening in the wardrobe. Seriously, the clothes helped to drown out the noise and made him feel safer. It's one of those moments that really puts life into perspective. And on that note, I noticed that my eyesight has been getting worse, and I hate it. So I went to get an eye exam because, you know, I do this like every 3-4 years. The good news is it's nothing too serious. I'm not going blind or anything. It's just age-related, I guess. But still, it's a reminder that life isn't about growth anymore. You know, after 40, things start to go into the opposite direction. Fun, right? Anyway, I'm getting new glasses, so there's that. And I know that this is just a part of life. Nothing lasts forever, and you just have to accept it. But part of me just wants to freeze time. And I think that's why I'm so obsessed with cameras. You get to capture a moment and make it last forever. even if everything else changes around it. But today's video, it felt amazing to make. It's like a fresh start. I feel recharged. It's such a contrast from my work life. These videos, this creativity, this is me. I feel free here. I can breathe. And 2025, it feels unscripted, unpredictable. And honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm excited. I think that for this year, my goal is simple. I want to keep evolving as a filmmaker. I want to tell stories with my videos because that's what I love to do. So let's make 2025 a year of transformation, of evolution. Let's grow, not just in our careers, but as human beings. And remember, real growth has nothing to do with how others see you or how much money you make. Oh, and by the way, I've got a huge announcement coming in my next video that might surprise some of you. Might even surprise some of my friends who watch these videos. And I'm really excited about it, but I can't share it just quite yet. How's that for a cliffhanger?